Hi Aylen, I'm Brynn, and this week's recognition is National Etiquette Week. And now an announcement from our principals.
Happy Monday to all of our Aylen families and students out there. This is Mr. Mansonidis, the principal at Aylen, coming to you today from my office. And today we're going to talk a little bit about finishing strong. We have just about 6 weeks of school left here, and it's really important that you guys maintain working hard in your classes. And what does that actually mean? It means that according to our OSPI guidelines, if you're in 7th or 8th grade, that you're working for at least 20 minutes, or that you're working for 20 minutes per class. So that's 2 hours a day. And if you're in 9th grade, the recommendation is that you're working for 30 minutes per class, which is 3 hours a day. And if you can dedicate that 2 or 3 hours a day to your classes throughout the week, that's what we're expecting you to do. So it's not too much, but it is important that you are working on your class work. And the reason for that is that when you come back in the fall, we want to make sure that you're on par with where you need to be, so you don't have big gaps in your learning. So please continue to work hard. It's really, really important.
I also want to take this opportunity to thank our families and students that were part of our Teacher Appreciation Parade last week. On behalf of the teachers, I just want you to know how much that meant to all of us. There was a lot of conversation just about how heartwarming that was and exactly the kind of boost we needed to see those smiling faces. We appreciate you too, and we're so thankful that you came out to honor the teachers and spend that time with us. So thank you again for what you did. We appreciate you.
Now for our new segment called Quarantine Q&A.
Hey everybody, this is Mrs. Fredrickson. I am on location during this quarantine Q&A from my backyard. So as far as me and how I'm staying active, I've been doing a lot of walking the dogs and working out in my yard and passing the time. Boy, I've spent way too many hours on the computer doing all this new remote learning stuff, but also reading some good books and just kind of hanging out in the house with my husband. So let's see, the weirdest item in my pantry and fridge. Gosh, I don't know. My husband likes to eat a lot of pickled things, so we've got asparagus and pickled cucumbers and all sorts of stuff like that in my refrigerator that I don't eat. Let's see, shows right now. We are watching The Last Dance, and we've been watching Outer Banks. And the first thing I am going to do after quarantine is go hang out with my 83-year-old mother and just give her a giant hug, because this has been really hard on her. She's been by herself and she's lonely, and I can't wait to go see her and visit her. We've had lots of Zooms and talks, but I can't see her yet. So, and then here, see, I started growing some vegetables too. So that's my foray, and signing out. Hope you guys are doing well. Bye.
Passing time during quarantine. Do a lot of gardening around here. What do I do to stay active? Well, I cleaned this garage and I pushed that lawnmower right there around. Weirdest thing in my fridge. Looks pretty normal in there. Viking documentaries? Kinda. After quarantine, I wouldn't mind going back to the gym, to be honest with you.
Hello, fabulous Falcons. This is Mrs. Clifton coming to you from Aylen's Health Room. As part of Nurse Appreciation Week last week, we wanted to give a shout out to those who are working not only across the nation to help keep all of our family, friends, and countries safe and cared for, but we also want to give a special appreciation to Mrs. Cook, our nurse, and Mrs. Ariota, our health assistant here at Aylen. We appreciate the way they are welcoming and helpful, especially to keep us safe and healthy throughout the school year. Thanks so much to everyone who helps out in the medical field.
Hi everybody, Mrs. Sealy here. Just want to say we're thinking about you guys a lot, and also hope everybody's doing okay. We know that lots of you still have library books at home, and we figured you might want the opportunity to come and return those before the end of the year. So we are having a library book return day. It's going to be Tuesday, May 19th from 11 a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. And all you have to do is have your family drive up in front of the library doors. We'll have a book return box there. You can just pop your books in the box and we'll come out and grab them and take them back inside, get them all checked in. There won't be any late fees or overdue fines because of our current situation. It's just not right. So we hope to see you then. Take care, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Bye.
Hi, Falcons. It's time for the Aylen Falcon Talent Show. This year, it's going to be a virtual talent show. When? Well, the deadline to enter is May 26th. How do you enter? You're going to make a video of yourself showing your talent. Your video can be no longer than 3 minutes. What can my talent be? Well, you can sing, dance, use musical talent, show your sports skills, magic, tell jokes. It will be a virtual event, so be creative. Mrs. Roan and Mrs. Woolley will be choosing the talents in order to make an hour-long video talent show. How do you get involved? Well, you contact Mrs. Roan or Mrs. Woolley through Schoology or email. We look forward to seeing all of your talents, and just know that we are all Aylen Strong.
Hi Falcons, I get the pleasure of announcing our Aylen Strong Award winners. So for Miss Longshore, we have Angelo DeSalvo. He is getting the reward for being service-oriented as he helped out in the classroom. For Amando Michael from Miss Lily, for walking his fellow students to class, service-oriented, responsible, and respectful. For Savannah Worsley from Miss Lawrence for being timely. She is always the first student to class every day. Rebecca Wilbur from Tatiana for being respectful. And the last one is Kosiah Julian from Miss Gonser. He was responsible and service-oriented in turning in a lost instrument.
On May 12th, happy birthday to Aiden Fleming, Emmy Mann, Kennedy Parker, and Sophie Staggs. On May 14th, happy birthday to Gage Thompson, Emily Mendoza, and Caleb Lambert. And on the 15th, Nicholas Kopchins. We want to wish some of our staff members a special happy birthday. Miss Mantango on May 11th and Miss Broom on May 13th. We hope you have a wonderful day. The Snapple fact of the day is that the King of Hearts is the only king without a mustache. Aylen, have a wonderful week.